What up guys, Ghost Sniper here, just recording some random gameplay for today. Sorry about the lack of content. I've recently been on vacation with my family in Montreal, and then when I came back, our Wi-Fi wasn't working, and all the tanks in my account have been sold. For like no reason, I didn't sell them or anything. So the only thing I have now is this Leopard. Even my premium account, or my premium tanks got sold, but I didn't sell them. But when I emailed World of Tanks support, they said they couldn't really do anything. So I'll work on getting them back, but for now you're just going to be getting some tier 5 light tank gameplay. Platooning with my buddy here, right back there in the Lux? I used to call it Luches, but I guess it's Lux. Pretty excited today, we're going to be doing some wars to win some money, so excited about that. But for now we're just going to do some random gameplay. So, the Leopard. At tier 5, I think this is one of the funnest tanks to play. Also a good one too. And there's a lot of reasons for that. First of all, it gets an auto loader, which is capable of doing really high damage, and it isn't that long of a reload time either. Second of all, this tank is really fast. It can reach top speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour. And third of all, this tank has decent angleable armor. As you see, I'm just trolling around right now, not really caring. Just playing for fun for now. But after this match, I'll just start getting serious and show you some nice gameplay of this tank. It could be good, it could be bad. Like I usually say, I don't edit these videos just for the ace tank gameplays. I keep the gameplays good and bad, so you guys know what kind of games you can expect from this tank. Unless you're like a million times better than me, then it's different. So I was just keeping them spotted there for my team. Don't really care that I died. And sorry if my voice sounds weird. My allergies are acting up, so feeling pretty bad right now, but I'll try keeping the content coming out. So as you can see, all of my tanks have been sold, and I also didn't get any credits from them. But I didn't even sell them. And a lot of them were premium tanks too, so I have no idea what's going on. Just gonna play on my own for a bit. Don't want to drag him into a tier 6 battle. So, the main points of this tank is the speed, the gun, and the armor. Although it's not great straight on, you can get some pretty steep angles on it to create auto bounce zones, especially against weaker caliber guns like in tier 5. But this tank also drifts a lot. You might be saying, like, drift? Like, what do you mean? Well, I mean, like, a drift. If you get top speed and you turn sharp, this tank will go flying. Although I do it sometimes for fun, if you really need to get out of a tight situation and you start drifting, it's pretty annoying because you lose a lot of speed and you might as well just get killed. But it's a novelty thing. I do it sometimes just for fun anyway. There's the enemy Leopard. This gun is mainly for close to mid ranges. At long ranges, you'll end up missing a lot of shots. There's a little drift there. Sorry about that, guys. Allergies are really acting up for some reason. But this tank is mainly a support tank. But if you have to go like all hero mode and stuff, this tank can definitely handle that. Especially clutch situations. Because as you can see right there, it has the gun and the speed to do it. And there's a little bounce. If you get the armor at steep angles, you will get a lot of bounces. Although the turret armor isn't that good, you'll basically get penned by any tank. But you're not really gonna go hull down in this tank because it doesn't have a lot of depression. I feel like I should get this Panzer 3/4. There we go, and there's a little drift to finish it off. Then we're gonna go after this Leopard, see if we can get him. Although I think he's AFK, I'm not sure. Is he? No, he's not AFK. So T-28's blocking the shot, but we still get the kill. A little steel killer, whoops. Hee Whew. It's certainly a nice lineup. This line of tanks is actually pretty good. But I had the RU-251, and I would win matches with around 2 to 3k damage, and my tank would be alive, but I'd still end up losing credits. Even though I had a premium account, I would lose like 20,000 credits. And I couldn't afford that, so I just had to sell the tank. I don't know if it's a little bug or if it's like that, but that tank eats your credits. I don't know if it's meant to be like that or something. It's just really horrible. Although it is a very fast tank. Oh, and one more thing, this tank seems to get set on fire pretty easily. For some reason, I don't know. It just seems to get set on fire so quick. As you can see, we're not spotted there, because light tanks get a bonus. Even when they're moving, they're still at their full camo rating, even if they're moving. Whoops, sorry. Which is pretty good, so I can just move around this ridgeline, get some spots, and come back without no one ever spotting me. The The penetration on this gun isn't bad either. Although if you're facing tanks like the KV-1 frontally, I would recommend keeping some APCR in handy. I see most of the tanks are over there, so I'm going to see if I can isolate this M4. Just take him out of the game quickly. And he goes to flank us. There we are. As you can see, I run the 10% fuel, the I don't know, that's the toolkit, I think, like less chance of getting injured. And I also run the chocolate bar for like maximum I'm guessing maximum power in battle, because it never hurts to keep your tank in tip-top condition. It will come in handy sometimes. I just wanted to reset that cap pretty quickly. Enemy Leopard right there. Really don't want to take a shot from him, but I guess I will have to. So if you're trading with another Leopard, I would suggest shooting, then angling your armor at extreme angles. Like that. You'll get the most bounces, because the Leopard doesn't have a really good penetrating gun. There we are, we take him out. M3's targeting the Panzer III. There we are. I'll go isolate the Hetzer. Get the kill on him. And go flank the Churchill. It's a pretty versatile tank, if I do say so myself. Oh. Ooh. Alright, we get through. Really bad driving by me. See if we can set him on fire again. No, we don't, but we do 261 damage to him. Just for the lols, you know? Just for the lols. There we are. Good game by my team there. Nice little match there. So this is going to be the last battle, guys. Oof. So we're in a tier 6 matchup. This is why I keep 60 APCR, just in case. Because petting the front of an SU-100 is pretty hard with the AP rounds. In matchups like this, you want to play support role, not really like up front. Just pick someone to tag along with and support, help him out. Although if it's a, let's say a 1v3 situation, what I would do instead of waiting for the enemy to come to you, I would go to them. Like, use your speed. Well, some of you might say, oh, like I would just like maybe wait over here, let them come around. But I would use this tank's speed and flank a lot of them. That's usually how I win clutch situations, just especially in fast tanks. I feel like you should be doing that, like making the actions, changing the tides of the game, and not waiting for the enemy to do it for you. Just my opinion there. So we spot the Fury, but he misses. There's the weakly armored Hellcat. Although his turret is still pretty strong for our gun. This T-34-85. Bounce a shot from the T-49. Get some nice shots into that T-34-85. Take a shot from the T-49, but I'm not too worried about him. And there's the Fury. 281 damage right there. I feel like I should just move back and get out of the situation. We take a shot from the Hellcat, but as I said, if I die in this match, it won't really impact my team. And oh my god, my FPS dropped a lot. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not really running a high performance phone, it's just an LG G5. We narrowly avoid his ram, get tracked, and get obliterated by the enemy team. And our heavies is over here, and there's the Cromwell. So that just goes to show, even if you're with the mass of your team and you're just supporting and putting out damage, you can still end up getting slaughtered by the team. Well, the enemy team at least. It's a really team-dependent tank, which is a lot like the Rheinmetall Borsig and our U-251. Those two new tanks, they really depend on their team. And it's just, you gotta make sure you get in a good matchup. Although there's no way of telling from me right now what the win rates of these guys are and their hit rates and stuff. But if your team doesn't do well, you won't do well. That's about it. You're not a tank that can really turn the tide of the game unless it's a 1v, let's say 1v3 situation, which is where you get no sorry, you get no interruptions and you can isolate tank by tank, just like this Hellcat's doing to this Jagdpanzer 4 here. But that's about it, guys. Thanks, and you have a good day.